Let's see here. Test, 1, 2, 3. Seems to be working. Test, 1, 2, 3. Test, 1, 2, 3. Susie. Fluffy kitty. Not the keyboard. Don't ruin my stream. You're a good girl. You're a good girl. So far so good. Seems to be working. Chorizo. Pisumig, no pe tastatură. Like, do not attack my keyboard. Okay. Guys, how am I supposed to work? Not the keyboard. No. So, hi everyone and welcome to my stream. Hope you're having a good day. Today I am joined by my two kitties, Susie and Chorizo. And they will not be helping me. They will be making my life more difficult, but I just wanted to show you guys how it is to make art with cats, when if you have cats. and this is how it is. They love sitting in front of me and making my life difficult. And I kind of have to use a quarter of my mouse pad and one hand to try and do the art. And I'm going to be opening Photoshop now, so I am using Photoshop tiled to make the art for the game, for the mod. And I have my 16 by 16 grid here, that's why it looks the way it does. Where's that red fence? There it is. So I'm gonna have to adjust this just to be more to the right, and I'm gonna have to make 2 of these. So I have for each side, and then save as PNG. There we go. And I'm gonna go back into tiled now. And now put this on front. Chorizo, no mami, tarog. I don't know if you can see him, he's very dark. His whiskers are black, his squish beans are black, inside of his mouth is black. Oh, and just Susie has like a little derpy tongue hanging out. What is it, honey? You want cuddles? Is that what you want? Here we go, we get cuddles. And I have my computer screen and all my windows and my keyboard are all dark and black, and you just can't see Chorizo here maybe against the white wall. Like when he lifts his little paw, you maybe see something. Like I should get like white computer parts so you can see him. There's his nose. No bitey. Be nice. Ouch. No. Okay, let's get back to work. So I'm gonna go back into Photoshop because I want to kind of have to make sort of a rounded version. And let me see if I can do it with this. Yeah, it's not a great overlap. So it would be something like that, I guess. Oops, let's do on this right side first. And go back into tile to check it out. And it's like getting closer, so you see it has to match that other side. So what we're gonna do, okay, so they're on the same layer. What we're gonna do is just take this top here and put it there. Actually, I don't think I even need these here. Let me just cut it off. And this one extended just so I have backup, so I don't have to go through my files to try and find it. Chorizo, my mouse, please. No. Okay. You are not helping. And you're messing up my windows very badly. No. There we go. You're very naughty. I don't like it. There we go. And it updated and tiled as well. And it sort of looks better now. And I'm probably gonna have to edit that just so it matches better. And I get a different pacing of the tiles. I'll arrange them better at some other point. Right now I just kind of want to see how it looks and make sure they fit. And I'll be going back into Photoshop since I want to go to this big area here. And get the tree from the front of the building and just use that because I like how it looks. And I will duplicate it into your always save. Okay, Photoshop froze there a bit. Let's see. I have so many layers. I'm kind of struggling to kind of figure out what I have here. Time to close some of these folders, merge some layers. No, I don't want that. Animals, jewels. Ooh, okay. At some point I should start merging these layers. Walls and floors, okay. So anyway, hope you're having a good day. Here it's really nice outside. Finally getting some good weather. I'm super happy about that. Definitely makes it easier. Let me just put it into a folder and I'll move it later because it's getting ridiculous. So don't do like I did, always keep your files organized. Wall art for bathhouse, just so I know what's in this folder. And I'm gonna push this to the front. And I'm just gonna put a color overlay it. And this one you can make into a clipping mask if I remember how to do it right. No. I select this and then I put the mask on this other layer. There we go. And it cuts it off, but I have not lost the art. So whenever I want to retrieve it, I can. Hope the kitties are not getting into any mischief. I like to keep an eye on them. And as always, we save as PNG format. Hey Kirani, how are you? Hello, hello. Can you hear and see me well? Hope the visuals are okay. We're good, how about you? Yes, the stream looks good, moving computer to another room, but you're on my phone right now. Oh yeah, you said you were moving stuff around. Good luck with that. Careful with your back. And yeah, for sure. I'm really liking how it's turning out. Of course, I still need to like polish some stuff on the side here, because that's hidden by the building, so I didn't bother to finish it, because I was like, nobody's gonna see it. I forgot I had to do the interior for this one. Yeah, I'm happy. What's her favorite Ghibli film? Has she seen any? Ponyo, yeah, that's really cute. I like Ponyo a lot. Oh yeah, I remember we one of the movie nights. Oh, let me show you Chorizo. Chorizo, hi sus mommy, hi. Hi sus. Hi sus. Hi. Oh, there we go. Oh, this is Chorizo. Look at the camera. Chorizo. He's so funny. He's so tiny and he's so skinny. Chorizo. How do I make him look at the camera? I guess I can give him some treats. Where did I put them? Yeah, they start off so small and then they get like really fat because we give them so many treats. Um, they actually love the diet food. I don't know why. It should be appetite suppressing. He's so naughty. He's always on my keyboard. Aren't you naughty? Naughty kitty. Yeah, he loves food. He steals even more than Susie. Like I thought she was a troublemaker, but I'm like, nope, it can always be worse. And Chorizo's just like, mine, mine. It is all mine now. Actually, you know what a trick to do is? Press Ctrl J and just multiply this to get more opacity in there. Merge that, then press Ctrl J again. There we go. Yeah, she's starting to like him. It's been difficult. Like, he's very annoying. He'll come and bite her tail and steal her food, so not the nicest little brother. There's so much cat hair in the house now. My poor computers. Or poor server. Washing his face, yeah. He's like exactly where the chat window is on my second monitor, so I can see what you guys are writing me. Let me just switch it with the other one, maybe I'll be able to see. There we go. Lint brush the other day. Yeah, I guess I should look into it more, but there are not that many cat products in our shops. Like, it was so hard to find a brush for cats to brush their hair. Very annoying. I didn't expect it to be so difficult. I found a bunch of dog brushes and it took forever to find one for cats. Yeah, I really don't like Amazon. I didn't like it when we were in the US either all that much because of all of the scandals and issues with how they were treating the employees, and I'm like, do I really want to support this? Yeah, we mostly used eBay as well. It's just like I feel too guilty using Amazon and our issues. Yeah, I want to get some of those wax sealing things, but first I have like driving school to finish paying off and other stuff I have to pay, so I'm like, that's just a hobby, so I'll hold off until I finish with these other more serious payments and then get all this stuff. Plus my birthday's coming, so I'll be like, yay, I got myself a birthday. I want to get the Curiosity streaming thing. I have to go buy it, and I have to see exactly how I do that, because I don't know it too well. And I'm always anxious whenever I buy something online with my card. I'm like, where's my information going? It's just the apprehension of giving any information online. Yeah, I like PayPal. Not sure how secure it is, but I don't have much money there, so it's like, how much can they steal? Look who it is. Look who's there. It's there. Yeah. I don't know if you guys can see him very well. Ooh, fluffy baby. Yeah, so like I was saying, there were these wax seal, I guess you can call them toys. I don't know what you call them. I saw mainly from Korean channels. For letters, and it looks so nice. You can make some really nice letters with those. I love the wax seals. Ordered one last year from AliExpress. I want to test it out. Oh, you haven't tested it out yet. And it's been a year. Yeah, I know what it's like to be busy and not get to do stuff you wanted to do. We've ordered from AliExpress, mostly my husband, for bike parts and things like that. Some have been good, some have been bad. I haven't heard him like complain too much about it. Uh, I stopped ordering for a bit once. Yeah. There were issues with delivery, but I don't think we've bought anything from AliExpress this year. I don't know.
No, I tried to buy something from Banggood from China, and they returned my. They canceled my order. They refunded me. They said they could not find a suitable shipping method in a reasonable amount of time.
Okay, so I don't know how much you caught that. I'm gonna repeat it. My husband said that he tried to buy something from Banggood. That's a city or company?
No, it's a shop that has warehouses in Europe and China, and I wanted an item that was only in China. Some batteries.
Okay, so he wanted some batteries that were only in their warehouses in China, and they canceled his order and refunded him because they said they couldn't deliver the item to us in Europe in a reasonable amount of time because there were shipping issues. And they had warehouses in Europe as well, but the item that he wanted was only in China. And also something weird has been happening with the surimi, the fish crab sticks. Like we couldn't find real fish crab sticks. I mean, it's not real crab, but it wasn't even real fish anymore, which was really weird. And I could only find it at Korean shops in the capital. We couldn't find surimi anywhere around in where we are, in our area, and that was so weird. So I just got a bunch of them because we really love our sushi with crab sticks. It's sad without it. Like we don't put salmon or tuna on our sushi either because it's hard to find decent raw fish where we are, so we prefer the surimi because at least it's processed to a degree. It's not raw fish that has been frosted and defrosted. And I mean, even for surimi, if they forget it in a box somewhere and then they put it back in the shop, which happens for us in our country, like the freshness of the meat is questionable and the sourcing is dubious. Yeah. Fishes are a thing here in the Acadians. Acadians? Is that like a region in Quebec, or did you try to spell Canadians? And an autocorrect? Because I'm really not familiar with the Quebec area. Aha, they're the French who live in the area I am from, New Brunswick. I see. Don't think I've ever heard of Acadians. I mean, I've heard of Acadians in like fantasy shows, like the realm of Acadia, the ancient empire of blah blah blah. And I didn't know they were like French hillbillies in Canada or something like that. They were deported to Louisiana in 1755. That doesn't sound like it was a lot of fun. Whenever deported shows up in a sentence, it's like not good times. By the English, the ones that still here are the ones who went into hiding. Wow, interesting. I had no idea about this backstory for Canada. Way more drama than I thought it was gonna be. Like when I lived in Michigan, I heard that there was a war between Canadians and Americans, and I was like, really? When did that happen? I had no idea you guys went to war with each other. Hi, hello. And they're very proud of their heritage. Yeah, I can imagine it wasn't easy to survive without the infrastructure, because in Europe you do have a lot of stuff already built, like roads and wells to get water and everything. So whenever you go to a new place, you gotta get all of that from somewhere. You have to make it yourself. When I make the booklet for Ernest, when I get to Commonwealth, so currently I am working on the European Union, and when I get to the Commonwealth, I'm sure I'm gonna learn a lot of interesting stories. Like Sri Lanka is part of the Commonwealth, and it has a really interesting history. Yeah, well, definitely something to look into. Thank you for sharing that with me. I did not know that about Canada. Cool. Yeah, I'm kind of trying to do something similar with the Ernest booklet and have stickers, because who doesn't love stickers? Yes. I'm curious what's gonna happen to England now that, with Britain, now that the Queen has passed. Be like, Scotland be like, freedom! Like, they've been wanting that for a long time. So we'll see what my European booklet is gonna be about, because I've been like waiting for Brexit before I start work on the booklet. And in the end I was like, okay, never mind, if I'll leave the UK last and whatever happens happens. And then I'll change whatever it is. I'll just do the illustrations for now and do the text for the states that aren't gonna fall apart anytime soon, countries. The Netflix show The Crown was fairly interesting. I would say the weakest parts in the last season were the drama between Diana and Charles, and I was like, I don't care about your romance. Yeah, it gets heated really quickly. I found like the whole fight between the Queen and Thatcher much more interesting for me as someone who doesn't know British history or cares that much, just because South Africa was involved in all of that and was with the apartheid and all of that and like more global stuff. And I was just hoping like get over it with the Diana story. I want to see the Queen Thatcher story. I do not care about the romance subplot. It felt shoehorned in. I know it happened historically, but I was like, ugh. I want to see more corgis. Yeah, like a lot of people were saying that, oh, this show made me like the royals and blah 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 blah. I mean, I didn't make me like them, but it was definitely an interesting show. It was compelling. I found the whole historical aspect interesting because like they were mentioning there was this art dealer from the LGBT community, and he was a Russian spy, and in the show he was a Russian spy. But then I looked him up on Wikipedia, and like he was like nobody's spy. He would just trade information every which way, and his KGB handler, apparently it's called a handler, um, was like he has no I don't remember exactly, like he's I don't know, opinion or ideology trash or something like that, because like he would flop every which way. And he was frustrating to the KGB agents because like they didn't know what to do with him. It was just such a fun read on Wikipedia, like such a random weird thing to find out. I was like, okay, this weird story turning out. Like, I'm definitely looking at some Wikipedia pages I would have never looked at if it wasn't for this show. And that was kind of an interesting part as well, I guess. Even though it's really not accurate, just because it's a fun show to look at, it just makes a lot of people look into this historical aspect more. I wish like history buffs would make a analysis video about it, because it's very hard and tedious for me to research how true all of this stuff is, and I'm like, this is a dead end, that guy's not real, blah blah blah, or this guy didn't happen this way. Yeah, like history is not my area of expertise, so I would much trust somebody else do this than myself. But we'll see. I'm kind of curious about this new Woman King film. It's a very controversial topic. Legal Eagle. Uh-huh. Yeah, Legal Eagle has some interesting videos. I like some of them. Mostly I really like not just bikes. And that's kind of why I want to get the Curiosity Stream subscription to watch the Not Just Bikes videos. Chorizo, what you doing, buddy? I can't use my mouse, guy. Kitty cat. They had more professional taking on the subject. Cats are in battle, going to break them up. Yeah. Good luck with that. Don't lose a finger. Sometimes they get bitey. I forgot who said it, but there was a gif going around about cats having two ends. It has a bitey end and a stinky end. And both are terrible. Is this symmetrical anymore? Let's turn it all on. Yep, it's not. Let's erase this extra stuff just so I don't get confused. Yeah, I have no idea where I saw it, but it was definitely funny. I think it might have been a tweet somewhere. Like, there was also this poem. I have a kitty, she be very pretty. She step on titty. And then she farts with no pity. And I was just like, yeah, that's true. It's all true. 100%. Such elegance. Cats are so much fun. I wanted cats since I was little. I'm so happy I finally have some. My husband always had cats. His parents let him have cats. Mine did not like cats. So it was like, no cats for me. There are endless hours of entertainment. Like, they're always getting into some trouble. And if they don't destroy anything too valuable, it's like funny. But if they do, and it's not so funny. And they have broken stuff and killed plants and things like that, so sometimes it can be hard to love. But I think it's hard to stay angry at your cat. And he's just sleeping here. I'm trying to get him into the shot. Also, he's gonna fall off my desk. There he is. I don't know if they're very emotional. I like that they're less intense than dogs. And they can do a lot of stuff by themselves. I don't need to spend as much time with them, because I do like work a lot all the time, so I kind of need an animal that's a bit more independent. Okay. Cutie, yeah, he is so cute, and he always comes for hugs and kisses and stuff like that. Like, if you're not careful, he'll try to get in your mouth, which is kind of gross. And I'm like, no, stop doing that. Yeah, they definitely have their own personalities. Their mom wants to be the only cat. I don't know. I have my hands full with 2 cats. I can't imagine having more. I'm like, I've reached my cat limit. I was at the limit with one. um, but a lot of YouTubers were saying that cats are very social animals. They need another cat, and they'll be so much happier with another cat. And it seemed to me like Susie was in need of another cat. And she wasn't the most affectionate cat, which uh, made my husband sad because he was used to having lovable cats, and Susie just wasn't uh, like his old cats, so he was like, I miss my cats, and she's not as nice as them, and blah blah blah. So when I found Chorizo, I was like, he's behaving like my husband described his old cat, so I think he'll love him a lot, and it's definitely become his favorite. Because he always likes to sleep on us and with us and things like that. Well, Susie, she'll hide somewhere quite often. She likes her peace and quiet and not be disturbed. Because obviously during the night you move around and you might kick her by accident, and obviously she doesn't like that. And like sleeping there minding your own cat business, and then a human foot or hand just plop hits you. It's not fun. While Chorizo doesn't seem to mind, like he just falls back to sleep again. Yeah, he's like even now, like he just fell asleep here and he doesn't care. Like I could tickle him in his ears and he'll just go back to sleep. While if I did this to Susie, she would get upset, get up and leave. As you've seen, she left a while ago and has not returned. Yeah. I think Susie and Pumpkin would agree with each other's behavior more. Boys are playing tag. Yeah, sometimes Chorizo, he really wants to play with Susie and she's not in the mood. And she'll like hit him on the head, bam, 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 like cats do quickly. And then they'll start biting each other and all of that. I'm like, I'm not happy. Play nice. She wanted to stay at her other house last time we visit. Break from her brothers. So Spice is a girl. And Mr. B and Pumpkin are boys. Pumpkin is the girl. Okay. And Spice and Pumpkin are brothers, siblings. Uh-huh. Yeah, Pumpkin and nice. Spice. Bartleby. Mm-hmm. Cute names. Retired from children. I didn't know you could do that. I thought you retired from children when your kids had kids and you'd be like, no more. You're on your own. Trying to be king. Well, you're not. I don't know if there's like any power plays between Susie and Chorizo. It just seems to me like he enjoys annoying Susie, if more than anything else. He just gets bored quickly and needs to do mischief. But I would say that Susie does try and boss us around, like in the morning. She will meow like, feed me, feed me, feed me, feed me, feed me. Kind of early on, if we don't want to get out of bed at too early when she wants, we just like close the door. And it's like, oh, we don't hear you, la 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 la. And fortunately for us, she's kind of I don't know how to say. She's too lazy to meow loudly, fortunately. So it's kind of not that big of a deal. Let's see here. Because I want to be able to do like a full version and an empty version in case I need to make the cutscene. But let me just squeeze this in. One, two, and then this one, 1, 2, one, two, and I like the green. I don't know. I'm gonna put just one. Gets me my gnomes human. They sound most wonderful and adorable. Still moving PC. Sure. Take care. Trying to make this bathtub fit. And I'm gonna put an empty version here. There we go. Because I kind of feel like you have to have empty versions as well. And can I use this to punch a hole in there? And did it. And there we go. And now we're gonna save this as a PNG file. And go back into tiled and fix what we broke. Because that's how it is. Whenever you move something, you break it. And I don't mind fixing this, just because I don't like having the files every which way, which kind of can happen. And I see how Concerned Abe has his textures just everywhere. It's very confusing mess. And I'm trying to avoid that. Just take one tile and stick it in there. There we go. Actually, a darker tile would fit better. There we go. Kind of hide all of those changes. But now it kind of doesn't fit very well for what I want. And let's see if I have a lighter version. There we go. So I'm going to actually use this one, and I'm gonna elongate it because I don't think I'm using it anywhere else, and I think I can use it here. So go back into Photoshop, and I have to push this down. I'm gonna need 3 tiles long, so this green here is gonna get moved. I don't think I used it anywhere, but if I did, it's fine. I'll quickly fix that. So what I want is, yep, have it like that. How much overlap was it? Another tile. There we go. And I want the whole thing. There we go. merge, and I'll name this screen door. Question is, how do I elongate this without ruining any of the tiles? So move it up and then push this one down. And just come up with like even lighter version of the wood. Sort of. And there we go. And just erase that shadow. Yay, congratulations on your move. We need to craft more. I have so much craft to do. Yeah, there's so many things I want to finish as well, and it's Halloween, and I'm constantly thinking, oh, would have been nice if I could have finished this or that. Well, you inspired me with such words. Back in the 2, it was so much fun sharing. Yeah, I miss it, you know. Oh, so annoying. It was so much fun, and now we don't have that anymore, and it's frustrating. I'm not gonna say it's not. 2 was really nice. I loved it. And I don't know at which point we might ever get a platform like that. I'm so sad it failed. To make enough money for the investors to be happy. If only we had something comparable. Yeah, I don't see how that would ever happen again. I'm kind of annoyed how it got taken over by that other Brazilian company that was pretending to be like the old two, and it was like such deception. It kind of reminds me of all of these franchises being bought by bigger companies and then turned into something else, and it's like, this is the thing you wanted, and if you don't like it, you're toxic. I also forgot to change screen, so I like edited this window. Yeah, the bots weren't that good, because they didn't, I guess, want to invest money in actual people to curate this that use their like common sense and have some sort of morality, which is not something that bots are trained to have. But who knows, maybe in the future something similar to 2 will come up. One can only hope, I guess. I hope Twitter. You hope Twitter would be something good. Ha ha ha. So funny. Okay, let's see what I can do for this wall here. I'm really struggling to figure out how to make it work. on the whole vote go towards Patreon style option for people's followers. Sure how visible those are. Yeah, I don't know. Patreon has really gone down. I don't see it getting better. Oh. Did you see that? He just fell off my desk. You're not the smartest, are you? Poor baby. It just didn't occur to him that what he was doing wasn't a great idea. He's such a silly cat. What's this? No, I think I'll have like this other one. Although, I kind of do like this part here. Chorizo is so cute, comfortably lost in sleep, yeah. He is like very trusting that we're gonna make sure he's okay. Like even when we pick him up, he'll like go limp or something to just totally relax and just sit on our shoulder. And he doesn't even stick his claws out to make sure he doesn't fall. So if I'm not paying attention, he could actually fall. And it's just, you silly little goose. Like, what? Why aren't you paying more attention to what's happening to you? Let's see, count these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Yeah, I needed to move that one just a bit. There we go. He is so sweet. Like, whenever he does something bad, it's like really hard to be upset with him. Like, ah, chorizo, no, don't do that. Like, he chew my balsa wood stick for some reason, and I kind of panicked because I thought he ate wood, and I'm like, oh my god, like my cat's gonna get sick, and he's fine, but fortunately, like the damage is not important. It's just some balsa wood. It's fairly cheap, but still, I'm like, why are you so weird? Why are you eating my sticks? Overall, he seems fine and healthy. But I have to say I did have a bit of a scare. And I'm gonna return back to Photoshop because there's like a piece of wood that I want to edit. Let me go back first into tile to make sure like I get it right. Like this is kind of a piece of wood I want. I'm not sure if I have an equivalent anywhere else. Yeah, I'm always concerned like not to duplicate anything. So as you can see, like I want not to have this piece here. Or if I have it, to like go with the other ones, sort of. So let's see how we do that. So first of all, I have to get into this smart object. And then it's like this piece here. That has to connect with a corner somehow. This one over here. And I just have to delete these parts. And it will be something like that. And I saved it. I'm going into this other one, saving this. Now I have to save as PNG. And hopefully I've made like the right part and tiled. Let's see. Hey, there we go. So it will be something like that, and I need to make the reverse for that corner. And I'll move it here just so I'm sure I have it. Yeah. And then do a flip because I need for the other corner. And ideally these like would match. And I'll polish it later. Right now I just want them to fit. Go back into Photoshop. Sorry, I forgot to switch between windows so you can kind of see what I've done. And now I have like those two corners made. And I don't know where to stick these. For now I'll just like maybe move them a bit up. I don't know. I'll leave them there. It's like such a confusing mess of pieces. And now technically I have the piece that I wanted. I will have to like adjust it so they fit together better, but you get the idea. Braiding my daughter's hair, childproofing. Chewing wires. He's growing out of it finally. Good. Like Chorizo's chewing wires as well, and I don't like it because I don't want him to get electrocuted and die. Soldering, yeah, I had to learn soldering to fix headphones and things like that. It's not as hard as it seems initially. Like, I think it seems daunting, but it's not. It's not that big of a deal. I find if you cover them with cloth, it helps. Usually, he tries to bite the power supply to my husband's laptop, and like you can't put a blanket over the power supply because it's like heating a lot as it is. You don't want to make it even hotter. You're right, those get hot. Spice put his paw on my watering can. Yeah, Chorizo touches stuff I do as well. And like, what is that? What is that? He's very curious. Such a funny cat. I think here. Here is good. There we go. And I'm gonna choose the empty one. There we go. And this one, make it empty. There we go. Now he's trying to see if he can wear a hat. Black cats, when I meet them, always have that similar sweet personality. I don't know how historically they turned such a bad reputation, but my white cat's always so rude. Black cats have always been for me gentle, kind, and sweet. Yeah, this is Chorizo is the first black cat I ever had, and ever played with. Yeah, I mean, I don't know that much because I didn't have cats growing up. They also say about calico cats that they're very rude. I guess I would say that Susie is rude, but she's definitely not as aggressive as I've seen some people say calico cats are. I mean, she barely ever bites the vet. So, I don't know. People that have had cats, I'm sure, will know better than me. What I would say is that Chorizo does have his creepy moments, especially when he was recently gotten off the street. He was so skinny, and when he wakes up, you know, like they have that furred eyelid, and they look kind of gross and weird. And he definitely looked super creepy. And that was just, ugh. That looks nasty. So I don't know, maybe from there that kind of idea sprouted about them. Because they can have like a somewhat off-putting aspect. I kind of have that picture, if you remember, I shared it. He looks like a little gremlin. And I think it looks so funny. I don't know, maybe because they look scary, like all the mean black cats didn't make it. And that kind of got sorted out in that way. And while more desirable pelts like Persian cats and Siamese and things like that, it didn't matter how mean and unlikable the cat was. They were still valued because of how they looked. So you get like more diverse personalities, and like the mean ones definitely surviving. That could be it. I wouldn't know what to say why that is. I haven't met that many cats, and all the cats that I've had have been strays, so like none of them selected for being nice, I guess you can say. It was just survival of the fittest. What to do, what to do. I kind of have that space there that's very annoying, and I'm like, what do I fill it with? Because like, you kind of have like only 2 tiles, and it really doesn't make much sense to have it there. I guess I should probably erase this. And just have it two tiles up. And just erase the need for that wall there and just move everything. Thank you. Yeah, I really needed to like put everything in its place to kind of get a sense of the space. It just makes it easier for me. Look at this, like half his butt is hanging out and is gonna fall down. Like, what are you doing, man? Do you wanna fall? You just lack any self-awareness of your space. You're gonna fall asleep, get relaxed, your butt's gonna fall off. There you go. Figured it out. So yeah, it's finally starting to resemble the bathhouse. And I'm so happy for it because I've struggled with this space since forever. Just trying to figure out how to do it. It's 2 stories just looking from above because you do have an open concept for it, if you remember how it looks. And then I have to make room for a bridge somewhere, and yeah, it's a lot to manage, and just because it was hard to count so many spaces and kind of get everything into place, it's just easier for me if I do it like this. And yeah. It is 5 o'clock almost, so I think I'm gonna end the stream here. But before I leave, just wanted to tell you about the Quick Draw Collab art event that we're going to have around the last weekend of October. So kind of at the end of October, I would like to host the Quick Draw Collab. Already several artists have said they would like to join, so there's still room if you would like to join us as well and draw live with us and do art requests from the people in the chat as we've done in the past Quick Draw Collab events. You can just search Quick Draw Collab in my channel and you'll get the full playlist, or just scroll down to it and you'll find it. Yeah, it would be really awesome if you can join us. That would be really nice. I don't think you've been in one yet. I'm not sure, maybe you were in the first Quick Draw Collab. I'll have to look again. It's always been so much fun. I really enjoy hosting it. And yeah, so kind of at the end of the month of October, probably around this time, because it's kind of a time that is good for most people, East Hemisphere, West Hemisphere. A lot of people can catch it. And you can find me on Discord or on Twitter or even on YouTube. You can leave me a message if you want to join. We use Drawpile. Unless that changes, it's gonna be Drawpile. I'll let you know. And yeah, we can check out the older streams to kind of see how it's done. The event usually lasts about 2 hours, because anything beyond that we kind of get too tired. What else I had to tell you? Yeah, have a good internet connection so you could use at least Drawpile. Mostly I'm gonna handle the live streaming, so I have to have good internet connection most of all, just so I can stream live on YouTube. That is where you will be able to find the event. Yeah, I'm trying to remember what else I had to tell you. Yeah, I think that was it. And yeah, as always, thank you so much for all of your support. Hope you've enjoyed this stream, and see you in the next one. Bye bye everyone.